Morning, everybody. Can you hear me? These lights are very bright, so I don't have to actually make any eye contact with anybody. That's good. So welcome. These loyalty events for me are kind of like going to a high school reunion because there's a lot of old colleagues, old friends here, and I know that later on we're all going to get together in little groups and talk trash about each other, so looking forward to that. But I want to welcome you all here, and I'm going to serve kind of as the MC for the day, and before I do that, I did want to just give you just a little bit of introduction to Aimia, because it's a name that a lot of you are going to be unfamiliar with. So I just want to tell you a little bit about us, and that'll be the only commercial you get from us today, and the rest of it we hope will be compelling thought leadership and networking and sharing. So Aimia, actually, some of you may know us as Carlson Marketing. And Carlson Marketing, as I found out when I joined the company, has been around since 1938. So that's really a long time, and it kind of shows you the history of this industry, going all the way back to the Gold Bond Stamp program. And Carlson Marketing is exactly the same age as Elvis Presley would have been were he alive. So I thought that was a nice Vegas connection. Also, you may know us as Group Aeroplan, which is a Montreal-based company. And this whole conglomeration of companies that is now Aimia came together over the past several years as Aeroplan kind of evolved from its core frequent flyer program status to become a separate company, evolved the program into a coalition in Canada. Then we had the acquisition several years ago of Loyalty Management Group in the UK, which owns the Nectar program, largest loyalty program in the UK. LMG Insight and Communications, which is one of the premier loyalty analytics companies in the world. They came together. Then in 2009, we acquired Carlson Marketing, and they became part of the family. And then we looked at all these this group of companies and decided that Group Aeroplan that name didn't really describe who we were anymore. So we went through a very, very long and interesting exercise this year that arrived at our brand launch, which happened just a couple of weeks ago. So we can now happily present Aimia, which is a name that we're very proud of, delivering a full suite of loyalty services around the globe, whether that's coalition loyalty, proprietary loyalty, loyalty analytics. We have offices in over 20 companies, almost 4,000 employees, and we truly are the global leader in loyalty management. And we like the name Aimia because of all the connotations around aiming and targeting, and if you look at our creative, you see that it's representative of patterns and insights. So we like all that, and we also like the fact that as a French-Canadian company, it's associated with the word ami in French, which means friend, and we thought that was a nice touch as well. So that's who we are, and enough about us, but before we get into Peter's presentation, I wanted to give you a little sneak preview of something that I'm going to be talking about later, around the concept of Gen Y or millennial loyalty, because I think when you hear some of the comments in this video, I think they might resonate as themes for the day, because you're going to hear millennials talk about mobile and social and instant gratification and the search for value and reward and loyalty programs. So we actually went around the world and we interviewed a whole bunch of millennials, a whole bunch of Gen Y folks to actually sit in front of them and talk to them, and I'm just going to show you a sneak preview of some of the things that they told us, and then we'll go right into Peter's presentation. So if we can roll the video, please. So just a little taste, but I think you heard a lot of themes that we're going to be talking about over the next couple of days. The role of privacy, the role of social and mobile, instant gratification, the value inherit and reward programs, and there are 77 million of these millennials, Generation Y consumers in the U.S. It's larger than the baby boom generation. So understanding who these folks are and taking that understanding of them as a generation and getting that drilled down to the point where you can relate to them on the level of individual customer, that's the challenge that we all face. So you're going to hear a lot about that over the next 2 days, and without further ado, I'm going to get us right into our next presentation.